All right, this is Holt Precalculus, chapter 9.4, problems 7 and 9. I'm on page 608, and we're going to use our identity sheet. All right, what makes it difficult is that I have a half angle. So the question is, can I write everything in terms of a half angle? Well, if I see the cosine x as 2 times the half angle and the sine x as 2 times the half angle, then I can use the double angle identities, which are on the bottom of your trig sheet. All right. All right, so for the sine x, I'm going to see this as the sine of 2 times x over 2 times the sine of x over 2 equals 1 minus the cosine of 2 times x over 2. All right, so the double angle formula for the sine of 2x is, so for this, I'm just substituting in the double angle. It's 2 times the sine of x over 2 times the cosine of x over 2 times the sine. Now, that's this term. I'm going to erase this because I don't need the room. Times the sine of x over 2. And this is 1 minus. For cosine 2 over x, I am going to use the 1 minus 2 sine squared x over 2. All right, now I can begin simplifying. That's going to be that squared. So it's going to be 2 sine squared x over 2 cosine x over 2. My 1's cancel. That becomes positive. Equals 2 sine squared x over 2. I've worked this different ways. This is the way I thought to work it today. Well, look what cancels. I'm just going to subtract. We're not going to cancel. I'm going to subtract and set it equal to 0. So it's 2 sine squared x over 2. You really don't cancel with trig. Minus 2 sine squared x over 2 equals 0. Now I can factor out that 2 sine squared x. So 2 sine squared x over 2 times cosine x over 2 minus 1 equals 0. Now you can set each term equal to 0 and solve it. So you just do 2 sine squared x over 2 equals 0. That's just sine of x over 2 equals 0. And then you look at it as u. That's just sine x over 2 equals 0. You just look at that as u, solve for it. And then you have cosine x over 2 minus 1 is 0. Cosine x over 2 equals 1. This is problem 7. Let's see if I can just come up with the answers. Number 7. There are 2 answers, 0 and 2 pi. All right. When you go in and solve for those. All right, number 9. Number 9 feels a little easier because I immediately see a double angle that I can substitute in. All right, so number 9 is the sine 2x sine of x plus cosine x equals 0. I immediately know that I want to substitute in here. So for that, it's going to be 2 sine x cosine x times the sine x plus cosine x equals 0. All right, so this is 2 sine squared x cosine x plus cosine x equals 0. I can factor out that cosine. cosine x times 2 sine squared x plus 1 equals 0. Now I set both of those terms equal to 0 and I solve it. Cosine x is 0. 2 sine squared plus 1 equals 0. This ends up being sine x is 1 over square root of 2, which is the same thing as square root of 2 over 2. And you can solve those. That's negative. It's going to be negative. All right. So that's 9.4.